Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Today we have Bank from Hack the Box. So I already have the machine started. I actually already have my first command already started too. So we're going to start off by scanning the machine. I like to use RushScan because it's a lot faster than Nmap. As you can see, we already found 3 open ports. So we're going to let this run a little longer and see what kind of other ports we get. But basically all we did was just scan all 65,535 ports, and the way we did that is by doing RushScan. This isn't installed on Kali Linux by default. You actually have to install this yourself from the GitHub. And our scan actually just completed. That's how fast RushScan is. Couldn't even finish talking, but it is a very useful tool if you need to do a scan very fast. I'm actually going to turn this down just a little bit. That was too loud for me. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So as I said, RushScan is very fast. As you can see, it already scanned the target before I can even finish talking, and that's why I used it. It's not 100% accurate, but just know that RushScan does scan things very quickly. And as you see here, the argument was -A for our target, or A for address, and then -R stands for dash range, and we scan all 1 through 65,535 ports, which is every single port. And let's open up a new tab here. Kind of need this. We're going to keep this in a separate tab. So we got 80, 53, and 22. So SSH seems like it's open. DNS and HTTP. So we're going to actually compare our next command. So this is where we're going to use Nmap. And the ports we had 22, 53, and 80. And then our IP address was, oh, not that. Not the command again. We gotta copy and paste our IP address. Back to our HackerRock dashboard here, click this and paste. Alright, so if you're not sure what's going on in this Nmap command, basically -ST means we're doing a TCP or a full connection scan. -A is a combination of -O, -SV, -SC. I like to throw on these anyways, even though that -A equals all these combined. I like to throw these on anyways because you actually do get more information, believe it or not, when you supply both. -O is operating system detection, -SV is service version detection, -SC is the Nmap scripting engine, so it runs all the basic scripts in the Nmap scripting engine, and then -script vuln is the vulnerability script that isn't one of the scripts that's ran when you do -SC, so I also supply that. -PN means we're skipping pings because we know the machine's up, and then -P is all the ports, so in this case we're scanning 22, 53, and 80, and our target IP address. We're going to let this Nmap scan run. It's going to take some time, but in the meantime, we can actually go to port 80. So we can just open up our web browser, open up a new tab, type in our IP address, and it should automatically take us here. So as we see, we have an Apache 2 Ubuntu default page. So we do have a web server running here. We can navigate to it, but it is only the default here. So I see XHTML 1.0. I don't know if that's helpful. I don't think that is. But we do know that this is an Apache server. So there might be some vulnerabilities in Apache here. We also know that SSH is probably open as well. So let's do SSH root at copy this IP address here and paste. So can we log in to SSH? We can. So there's a fingerprint, we will accept it. And does it ask for a password? Maybe. Usually should ask for a password right about here, if passwords are accepted. But it's being a little strange. A little strange behavior here. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. There's the password. We'll just type in root for now, just to see if it works. Jesus, it doesn't work, hopefully. Permission that. Okay, so we can actually log in through SSH. So we can actually use Hydra here. And I'm actually just going to delete all of this because this is a Hydra command I did a while back. So we want to do SSH. Alright, so we want to do -L root and then -P rocky.txt. So we're using a rocky.txt word list and we're trying to brute force as root with Hydra here. We don't want to change the key here. I don't know why that autofill. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna let this run. See if we can maybe log in straight to root just from brute forcing. Name this tab Hydra so we know what it is. This is Nmap. And this one is Ruscan. And V is my VPN. Do you read comments? I do. I try to. Sometimes I might miss one, but for the most part, I'm pretty on top of it when it comes to comments during my live streams. Welcome to the stream, NeoTokyo98. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Alright, so basically we just need Nmap to get done because this is going to show us some vulnerabilities most likely. In the meantime, we could fuzz this and see if we can find anything. So let's actually open up a new. Oh, Hydra's not working. Why? Can I connect to no route to host? What do you mean there's no route to host? We just. Oh, you know what? I know why. Because I gave it the wrong IP address. I think. I could be wrong. Let's try. Yeah, I think I did give it the wrong IP address. There we go. Let's try that. Can you do a CPTS box training walkthrough and do boxes that help pass the exam? So unfortunately, you can't stream anything past tier 0 on Hack the Box Academy. And a lot of those, you need a lot of tier 1 and tier 2 rooms to get to the Hack the Box CPTS exam. But you're not allowed to stream tier 1 and tier 0 Hack the Box Academy modules. Only tier 0 Hack the Box Academy modules are allowed to be streamed. So to answer your question, no, I cannot stream CPTS box training walkthroughs to help pass the exam. I can stream the tier 0 stuff, but I don't even think there's any tier 0 stuff that is in that learning path. I could be wrong, but off the top of my head, I don't think there is. Alright, so Hydra's doing his thing here. Nmap's still doing his thing. Let's go ahead and open up a new tab. And we're going to use Fuzzing. And this time, we want to... So Fuzzing is a directory fuzzing. It's very similar to GoBuster, Derb, or Derbuster, except in my opinion it's a lot faster and the output is a lot neater. So I like Foxbuster. Foxbuster is not installed on Kali Linux by default. You do have to install it separately, but it's worth the hassle in my opinion. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm just, for Foxbuster, I'm applying the URL, which is our IP address here, and then our word list, which is sec list, discovery, web content, raf large directories.txt, where we don't want to see any 401 or 404 errors. That's what this means. -K means we're ignoring all certificate stuff. And let's go ahead and push enter on this and see what Foxbuster produces. I'm actually stuck. I got the EJPT. Now I'm like thinking, what next to level up? What path to follow, like PNPT, CPTS, or CRTO? I'm stuck thinking which way to follow. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard decision because you can pretty much go any of those routes that you just said, or you can go OSCP. I know OSCP is extremely expensive. Well, I don't know if I would call it extremely expensive, but it's very expensive. It's pretty expensive. I went the OSCP route after EJPT. So I got my EJPT and then I went OSCP because OSCP's still the #1 hacking certification on the market. It's the #1 most in-demand cert that is asked for in penetration testing job postings. And that's why I went OSCP. And I do believe that OSCP helped me land a ton of interviews. So if you're trying to get a job, I would go OSCP if you can afford it. If you're not trying to find a job and you're just trying to level up your skills, or the OSCP is a little bit out of your budget, then I would go either PNPT or CBTS. I think CRTO as a next step after EJPT is too advanced. I think CRTO is kind of too far ahead of the EJPT. I would get the CRTO after OSCP, PNPT, or CPTS. Now keep in mind, I do not have any of these certifications other than EJPT and OSCP right now. So I can't really talk to you about exactly like the best route to follow because I don't have PNPT or CPTS or CRTO. But I have heard a lot of things about each of those certifications, so I can give you a decent opinion here, but just keep in mind that I only have EJPT and OSCP as far as pen testing certs go. Doc G Money, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How are you doing today? I failed OSCP harder than a phishing email with "Dear Sir, Ma'am" in the subject line. That OSCP is hard. I almost failed my first try, but I ended up pulling it out after 15 hours in the exam. I was close to failing. I almost threw in a towel on my first try, but I didn't and pulled it out after 15 hours of exam time. Glad to hear you're doing good, Doc. I'm doing great as well. It's always fun to hack on stream. Right now we're just waiting for our computer. So we didn't find anything with Foxbuster. So actually we're going to do up arrow key. We're going to do the same exact command. But instead of doing large directories, we're just going to do large files because will produce a little bit different results. It's a different word list. So it should give us, it always gives me different results because it's looking for a different thing here. Hydra, we're still not brute force on the SSH yet, and our MF scan is done, so this is a lot more information here. So let's go, let me check my chat first. CPTS is what I have more in mind. Also, it's very economical. I'm from a country with very less per capita income. Then go the CPTS route. I've heard nothing but good things. Matter of fact, I've heard a lot of people say that the CPTS is better than OSCP. Unfortunately, the CPTS isn't a lot of job postings, so that's why I recommend OSCP. If it wasn't for that, then I would go the CPTS route because a lot of people say it's better. It's a more thorough exam, and it's like a quarter of the cost, maybe even more than a quarter of the cost. It's very friendly on the budget. What's up, Charles? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks. Appreciate you being here. Good to hear. I need to start streaming. I had such a hard time with someone watching me mistype and use wrong commands for hours. It was an unexpected factor of anxiety. Yeah, man, it definitely, I can see that for sure. CBTS, the network, pass HR. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you can definitely network and get past HR. That's one way to get past the OSCP hurdle, is just by networking, because if you have the skills, you don't need OSCP. OSCP just gets you past the HR if no one knows who you are. But if you network, then yeah, that's a good point. I never even thought of that stuff. That's what we got here. We have vulns on 22 here. This is a 10 out of 10. So that might be the vulnerability. OpenSSH 6x6.1. So these look very interesting. All these like 9.8s and up look very interesting. Let's keep going down here and let's check the other ports. So DNS, this is a 10.0 vulnerability as well. So this is very interesting as well. There's a 9.8 here, so that might be a way in. Scrolling down, we have 80, Apache 2.4.7, another 10.0, two 10.0s and a 9.8. So we have a lot of try, all 9.8s. So we have a lot to try. So I'm assuming, so we got some 9s here, more 9s here. There's a lot of vulnerabilities in this box, man. Holy crap. This is good. This is a good problem to have. So we can just start trying some of these and see if any of these break us in to the machine. I'm not going to try SSH because historically speaking, SSH vulnerabilities do not work for me. That's going to be my last resort. We do have some 9.8s and some 10.0s, but we are going to save the SSH vulnerabilities for last if we can't get the DNS and HTTP vulnerabilities to work first. DNS, once again, I still think the likelihood of breaking into the machine is going to be in the HTTP server. So that's where I want to focus first. So we're gonna attack port 80 first, then we'll go to 53, then 22. There's a lot to try here, but I'm gonna start with 80, just because 80 is more likely to get us in. They might all get us in, but we'll start with 80. Can you do Linux machine next time? We're on a Linux machine right now. This is a Linux machine. You believe TCM began with very noble goals? But later on they kind of lost that way. That sucks. How'd they lose their way? PNPT began at $299, now it's $500. Oh, they raised the price? I didn't know that. That's interesting. I mean, in PNPT's defense, everybody raised their prices for everything. We're not just talking about certification. Like, inflation is crazy in the economy right now, so everything went up. The price of everything went up. It's actually crazy if someone didn't raise their price in the last year or two. I performed for thousands of martial arts, no problem, but typing in front of Proctor was crazy. In front of Proctor was crazy? I can see that. I've never had a problem with proctors. Like, the proctors, honestly, this is how I imagine most proctors, like, when they proctor you. I seriously think they do this. Like, I feel like they just do this. Like, they probably just sit in their chair like this with their phone in their hand, and they're probably, like, playing on their phone, or maybe looking at the other monitor, watching YouTube and playing video games, and then they occasionally check out what you're doing. You know what I mean? I don't think, I for real don't think proctors watch that hard. That's just my opinion. In my guess, I don't know. I'm not a proctor, and I've never seen a proctor do work. But if they're gonna sit there and stare at the screen, I promise you. Well, I don't promise you, but I feel like that's what they do. Like, they don't pay that much attention to you, man. So just imagine, like, them playing a video game on your other monitor. Like, that's probably what they're doing. Alright, let's do, let's look at the CVE here. Is this even a CVE? It's not. This is a CVE. Let's look this up. Alright, so we have a CVE. This is a new CVE, 2023. Well, 2023 is a year ago. It's new-ish. It's the newest CVE we've seen on this stream so far. Well, if I'm wrong about proctors, let me know. But like, you know, if you're a proctor watching the stream, or if you're watching the recording on YouTube, just make a comment and be like, I'm a proctor and I stare at the screen the whole time. I watch every command. That'd be interesting. I'd like to talk to a proctor now. Now I'm curious. Alright, so we have a CVE proof of concept here. What does this do? Let's look at assets. Let's go back. I don't think this is a very good description of what's going on. It doesn't even tell me what this is doing. It just says HTTP request smuggling attack. It's not telling me, like, is it remote code execution? Is it denial of service? Like, what is it doing, you know? Let's go to the CVE again. Could bypass access controls in the proxy server. Cache poisoning. I don't know if this is the way in, guys. This is definitely not intended because this box is older than 2023, so this is not the intended right way. It is a way. It could be a way in the machine. Let's check out another CVE here. I'm looking for like some kind of remote code execution or something. I mean, that could very well do it, but it's just reading descriptions. Nothing off for Roxbuster, so we're gonna go ahead and close out of this. We're not gonna fuzz anymore. I don't think that's really relevant to what we're doing. It is a default web page, so we probably won't find anything by fuzzing because nothing was set up. Let's look up this CVE now. It's going to use to bypass IP-based authentication. Interesting. Check out the CVE here. I'm gonna try to avoid using Metasploit this time. if I can, because we've used Metasploit every stream so far. And the reason why I use Metasploit, honestly, is because those scans on the last few machines took so long that I couldn't even get enough information to even try things out. But this time, the scans went by way fast, so I actually have time to sit here and try different things manually rather than doing Metasploit. We're just reading about these vulns. I'm trying to figure out which one is the best one to try. Which one's going to give us the most chance of success. And we're looking for something that's easy to run too. An easy exploit. So this is an old CVE. The older the CVE, the more likely you're going to find a very lean public exploit for. So we'll check out this old one here. This might even be the intended path, because I know this machine came out in probably 2017 or 2018, one of the two. No Go Buster / Durbuster on HTTP. I did a Furox Buster earlier, and I didn't get any results, so that's not the path forward, I don't think. Also, welcome to the stream. Careful Walrus, thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Also, I didn't thank Pentester for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in, Pentester. How you doing today? Let's check this one out. Type an exploit here. There's a Metasploit module for this, I think. It looks like. Is this a Metasploit module? What's up, Mackenzie? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Any other ports apart from 22 and 80? No, just 20. Oh, sorry. DNS 53 is open as well. Let's check this CV, see what this one's about. Buffer over read. This is a buffer error. There's tons of vulnerabilities to check here. I've never seen so many 9s and 10s to check in my life. Let's try this. Split our terminal here. We're going to try a different approach a little bit here. Ooh, I did not want to do a Furox Buster. going to copy this. And we're going to do search exploit. And paste our Apache version here. No results. Alright, that's interesting. What if we did Apache, we just get rid of the .7 here, maybe if that pops up anything. 2.4.23, now service. 2.4.49, path traversal and remote code execution. It's not our version though. Let's figure this out. Let's search for CVE now. So like look for let's do no results for that. CVE. Type Apache 2.4.7. What did I type before? Is that one I typed? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I should get rid of the HTTPD. Good point. Let's try that. Ooh, alright, that's something there. Apache Tomcat? This isn't Tomcat. Here we go. This is our exact version here. Uninitialized memory code execution. Service volumes are possible, but pretty unlikely. Yeah, you might be right. I don't know if these... I don't think these are gonna get us anywhere. Could be wrong, but... let's keep looking here. See if we can find anything on these CVEs. This might even be the path forward. It could be, the vulnerability could be on, well, we have tons of vulnerabilities here, but look for something that gives us initial access in the box, but I'm not seeing anything yet. I would retry HTTP even with a large word list and a few common extensions. I mean, if I was stuck, if I didn't have so many vulnerabilities to check right now, I would probably try that out. But I did use 2 pretty big word lists already, and I got nothing. I used 2 of the most comprehensive word lists that I like to use. I think it's gonna be one of those CVs. I do too. but I keep looking. See if we can find an easy exploit to use without using Metasploit. Now, if we start running out of time, I will resort to Metasploit, but we're going to try to avoid it if we can. Oh, I have to spell search right. Alright, well, nothing there. Let's check port 53. We had some really high vulnerabilities here too. Which platform do I prefer viewers to watch stream? What's up, Dustin? How you doing, man? I appreciate you stopping in. I prefer YouTube. If you're the best way to support the stream is by YouTube, but I stream on other platforms just to give the viewers their preference. But YouTube is, I would rather have the views on the YouTube. It's a good question, by the way. Sorry, I don't have any commands like that, Doc, but it's just, if you want to watch on YouTube, it's just youtube.com/Kyser Clark. I mean, you're on Twitch, but, and like I said, I stream all the platforms for a reason, just to increase my discoverability. And then all these streams go to YouTube after the stream's over. So if you ever miss a stream, you'll watch another one. Or watch it like a rerun. It's always going to be on YouTube. Immediately, actually. As soon as the stream's over, it's going to be on my YouTube channel. I'm a sub. I just wanted a quick link. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't have any commands set up on Twitch, unfortunately. I don't have a bot. YouTube is 2 seconds behind your Twitch, though. Dang, YouTube. 2 seconds behind. What are you doing? What's up? Oh. Doc, did you change accounts? You were Doc G Money 421. Oh, that's because you switched from Twitch to YouTube. Okay, that makes sense. I'm tracking now. By the way, do you have a domain name so we can check subdomains? No, we don't have a domain name. We just have an IP address at this point. Let's check these ones. See if we can. Nothing there. Let's check this out. What? I thought I copied this my clipboard, dude. Copy link address. Paste. Check this out. Man, this is a 2014 CVE. Oh my gosh. This is old. Oh my gosh. No results for that. Thanks, Dustin. Use Metasploit to get the correct exploit and then look at CVE. That's a good point. You're right. Well, that's kind of what. Well, let's look here. see if there's a Metasploit module for Apache 2.4.7 at all. Oh, well, we have to search and then paste that. That's what you gotta do. No results. There's no Metasploit modules for that. What's up, WireDogSec? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing today? Nothing for OpenSSH 6.6.1. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Well, I can't believe all these CVs I can't find. I can't find an actual exploit. I want to. Nah, we'll keep brute forcing SSH. It's probably not gonna work, but I mean, it doesn't hurt us to let's let that run in the background, you know? It's not slowing the machine down at all. Let's just Google this. This is the one we looked at earlier. What's this do? It took me a while to remember my Twitch login. Well, what a hero. You didn't have to do all that. Alright, well, I don't know. I don't know what this does. It doesn't give me any... I mean, we just know it's an uninitialized memory core execution. To be honest with you, I couldn't tell you what that is. What does that mean? Like, can you execute anything in memory? Is that what that means? Like, I don't know. And then, like, what's this doing? You know, there's no description on, like, hey, we're running commands, you know, like. I see no comments in here saying what this is doing in plain English. I mean, it's creating some kind of key, you know, public key here, but that looks like a local protect. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right on that one. You probably are. Copy link address. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Why is everything so tiny? Dude, why did everything get so small? Oh, I just opened up Firefox? Gross. Exploit Metasploit. Is there a nice Metasploit for this? This looks promising. Active exploitation. 40438, is that the one that we were looking at? Wait a minute. What's going on here? That's not the CV we was looking at earlier. This isn't even our, how did we get on here? This is not our version. I wanted to copy this right here. Copy link address. Paste this in here. There we go. See what this gives us. Let's Google this exploit or the CV here. Oracle WebLogic, Oracle Fusion middleware. But this isn't running Oracle Fusionware, is it? Where did this come from? Oh, maybe it is. It's a 5.0 medium. We're probably not gonna be able to exploit that. Why does it say 10.0 here then? Or sorry, this one. That scripting engine for the vulns isn't the best, guys. It's a start. It's definitely a start. But sometimes there's a lot of false positives. And especially these vulner ones, I don't really like them. Can we just exploit this to get access? Let's look. Remote code execution. Thank goodness we finally found some RCE. That's what we need. This is good information. So let's do. Let's search for the CV here. Nothing. Forget your inner script kitty and just go for exploits from CV and just fire them off. You could. I mean, I don't know. Well, that's the thing. I'm not finding the exploits that is just like easy to run without like no one has. There's obviously some proof of concepts in some of these CV numbers, but let's check this one out. Nothing there. Check my exploit. Anything here? Nothing, man. Run them all. No, we're still trying to just looking here. I couldn't find anything to fuzz. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Let's run this Rust scan one more time. Let's see if there's another port. There might be another port that we missed. Rust scan will miss ports because it's so fast. I mean, the vulnerability's got to be one. I'm assuming it's probably 80. But I don't know. It might be 53 too. Let's look this one up. IFC bind. multiple denial service techniques. I don't want to do a denial service. That doesn't help me at all. I don't think this is the way. I can't believe with all these 10s and not 9.8s, there's no experts for these. Interesting. No, I don't think this. We might be able to find like a kernel exploit for privilege escalation here for Linux 3.12, but man, I'm stuck. Nothing on. Let's check search exploit. Didn't find any new ports that time. So I mean that. Yeah. Less than 7.4. User enumeration, I don't care about that. Well, that actually could be useful. Because if we can get a username, we could probably brute force it on SSH, potentially. That's actually might be the path. There's tons of user enumeration here. Let's try that. That's worth trying. User enumeration too. There's so many different ones to use though. Yo guys, I forgot how to use this. Or like, I forget the directory that search exploit is. And let's do search exploit -h. There's like a tab. There's one of these you can just. There's a way to like just move the exploit into your current directory. Is it just dash P? It's dash P. It doesn't even tell you what dash P is. This is like the worst help I've ever seen in my life. I think it is just dash P and then the number of the exploit. I can't believe they don't. Why did you not write dash P and then write an oh, here it is. Dash path. To the. Oh, there we go. I'm dumb. He did write it. Or she, whoever wrote this. So we can do search exploit dash P. I don't know. We can do user enumeration 2. Well, if there's a second one, let's assume the second one's better than the first one, maybe. So we can get the full path here. Let's do change directory, hack the box, make directory. What's the name of this? Bank. Change directory bank. And we will copy this to exploit.py. And we will nano exploit.py. Look at what's going on in here. User enumeration. So this could be very useful. If we can get a username, we can brute force it on SSH, and that might be the way in. Search exploit-m. Thanks. I missed that. Let's just run Python 3. Well, we'll just run Python. Actually, it's going to default to Python 3, so I guess it doesn't matter. Exploit.py. So this is written in Python 2. So we'll do exploit. No module name Paramiko, so we'll do pip to install. Well, pip install Paramiko. Pip to and why is pip 2 not installed? Pip to pip 3 install Paramiko. This is already having it installed. So why is it not working? No module name Paramiko. No module name Paramiko? Why is that not working? Well, dang. Let's try the other Python exploit. What was that, let's try this one. So what? Search exploit -m. Did that move to my directory? It did. Look at that. What a hero. Thanks for telling me that. I mean, it was in, it's probably didn't help, but I just overlooked it. Let's rename this. Move 45 to exploit dot py. We will do, let's just run Python 3 exploit dot py. Use the tabs and space indentation, so it's probably written in Python 2. Python 2 exploit dot py. No, I don't need Paramiko, it's the same thing. Bro, why can't I install Paramiko? Oh my gosh. Sounds like an Italian pasta dish. You might be onto something here. Pip install Paramiko. That's what I did, but when you use pip install, it installs it on Python 3, not Python 2. I mean, this is a Python 2 script, so I don't understand. Type pip 3 install Paramiko. Why can't I do? Can I do app get pip 2? App get install pip 2. App get update. Now let's try app get pip 2 again. Sorry, app get install pip 2. How do you use Paramiko? So I'm trying to figure out. How to install Paramiko. Pip 2. Why can't I? Why is there no pip 2? Pip X install Paramiko. See if that works. Search pip X. See if that does it. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to avoid ChatGPT right now. You Para, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Glad to see you back. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Glad to see you're doing good as well. How to install pip 2 and Kali Linux with code examples. This is Python 3 pip. I want to install pip 2. Here we go. Sudo app install Python pip. Oh, that's probably what it is. Sudo app install Python pip. No installation candidate. Nothing. Alright, well that didn't help at all. Hey, advertisements. Man, I don't know how to get Pyramidco to install on Python 2, man. This is... We stuck. Usually I have an idea by now, like what to attack, but I'm just drawing blanks. Well, let's try... Let's just use enumeration anyways. That might not have been the path. That was just something I could try, but if it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. It's not worth the effort, I don't think. We want Lear hacking? I'm trying my best out here. I don't think the CVEs, I don't think it's OpenSSH here. I can't believe there's no exploits for the Apache. There's a POC for this one. But the problem is, fairly loud. 3167, that's the one I did. 31, yeah. This is rated as an 8 here. No exploit though. It's a lot harder when I have one monitor, guys. I try to keep everything on the same screen rather than use my other monitor, but it gets cluttered, man. First world problems. Once you start using more than one monitor, it's hard to go back. You know what? Close out all of these tabs. Google just works better than DuckDuckGo. I said what I said. That's why I can't find nothing. Here's an exploit. What's this written? I don't think it's gonna help us out. This just helps us reach internal applications. I mean, it's on a big network, so it's only one machine, so I don't think that's the way. Forwarding addresses is hard. Okay, well. Huh. I'm stuck. I feel like it shouldn't be this hard. This is an easy machine after all. Let's run Rusty again one more time. See if there's it might be missing a port. I'm just not seeing a way in. I don't see any good candidates here for like exploits to break into this machine. Even Metasploit, like, we're not finding anything, man. What about enumerating more directories on the website? We tried that. I mean, I could try it again, but I mean, I kind of already tried it. I didn't get nothing. Let's try it again. So this is what I ran. I did the seclist, discovery, web content, RAF large files, and large directories. So I did directories and files. And I got nothing. Like, we let this whole word list go. Oh wait. Yeah, in HTML. I missed this before. Let's check this out. Check this out. I don't think this is gonna take us anywhere different, but you never know. Yeah. What about a different word list? We could try a different word list for sure. I don't know. I've never missed anything useful in these word lists, to be honest with you. The seclist, graph large. These are pretty good word lists, but we can switch it up after this for sure. Oh, icons. Yeah, that's what I expected. No login or web upload pages. Like I said, this is a pretty deep word list, man. Yeah, nothing. Try directories now. Do you need anything to the host file? No. Direct. No, because I can reach this without, by just applying the IP address. Normally, like, yeah, on the newer Hack the Box machines, you'll have to put something in the host file, but not for this one. At least I haven't found anything to indicate to put anything in the host file, you know what I mean? It's found Ubuntu logo.png as well, but that doesn't help us at all. What's XHTML 1.0? I don't know. Markup validation service. Is this anything useful? XHTML 1.0. I don't know what XHTML is. Is there an exploit for that? I don't know. Let's just see. No, that doesn't look like it. Alright. Yeah, I didn't think that would be an avenue. I didn't check earlier, but... What if we tried? I usually use wordless in the share wordless directory. Oh, that's where I am. We're just not finding anything. Nothing here. Yeah, I'm gonna use Dirtbuster's wordless after this. Or Derb. Right, let's go. Well, let's find a wordless. So change directory, user, share, wordless, change directory, Dirtbuster. Well, Derb works pretty good, but like there's Derb. So this wordless has been, in the past, this one has worked for me pretty well. But RAF large directories and files is basically the only ones I like to use, but we can throw in big.txt just to see. I don't know. Yeah, RAF should catch most of this. I mean, I think I haven't seen RAF catch something, not catch something, you know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna produce me on different results here, but you never know. In 8 minutes, I'm gonna get a hint from guided mode, guys, just so you know. We'll hit our hour-and-a-half mark, and we haven't made any meaningful progress in an hour and a half, so I'm gonna get a hint here in like 8 minutes if I don't figure something out. Because I do want to actually solve this machine on the stream. More time, I might be able to find something, but yeah, I'm stumped. Where'd my frog buster go? What the heck? Oh, there it is. Nothing here. Alright, well, I think it's safe to say that we're not gonna fuzz anything. I don't think that's the way forward. I really don't. Maybe we fuzz it quite a bit. Or no, I mean, I only use 3 wordless, but I have confidence that if it's not in those wordless, then it's not the way forward. For an easy machine anyways. I don't know, that route of the SSH user enumeration seemed pretty enticing, man. I just don't know. I just couldn't get Python 2 to work. If I can find the same kind of exploit, but for Python 3, then we might be in business, because user enumeration, that seems killer. Music's a bit too high? Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. Oh my gosh. No wonder why. I did this last stream. How does this keep happening? I'm sorry, guys. It's just something earlier. How's that? Is that better? Or is it too quiet now? Sounds fine to you? Thanks. Not saying it's impossible, but I saw somewhere that SSH phones are usually rabbit holes unless you have creds. Yeah, typically. That's usually right. But I mean, user enumeration though could be the way. I mean, I don't know. Let's just get a hint here. Let's get a guided mode here. Alright, so we're just gonna go in here until we find a hint. How many TCP ports are listening and accessible on bank? I just realized we didn't try any UDP ports, but right now we only have 3. Yep. What virtual host returns a website that isn't the default Ubuntu page? What virtual host? There's a domain? Well, that's a hint. How do I find a domain? Which virtual host returns a website that isn't the default Ubuntu Apache page? How do I find that? Let's go hint. A DNS zone transfer against bank will return a result, or you can just guess it. I guess what is it? That's if I remember how to do a DNS zone transfer. It's like something ANXV or something. Yeah, here we go. Nano Etsy host. So we need to get rid of this. We need to add this to our Etsy host. And bank.hackthebox. So now if I go to bank.hackthebox, it should take us to the default page. Or no, let's do http //bank.htb. Should take us to the same place. Oh wow. We should have just did that earlier. I don't know why we didn't do that. We should. Okay. Well, we've made some progress here. We should have tried that. So I guess it's almost always in your best interest when it comes to hack the box to just put it in the etchost file and call it the machine name.hdb. That worked. I don't know how you're supposed to know that, you know what I mean? Alright, well we found something here. Let's try this now. Now, let's go back to Furox. I have to remind myself to add to the host file. For real. Yeah, that's weird. I didn't think I had to because it was loading stuff up. But here we go. Let's just fuzz this. Bank.htb. Let's fuzz this. That's all the nudge I needed really, because now we know we have something here. We have a login page. So root@root.com. I don't know. See if we can find something. We gotta log in.php. I already found that. There's so much here. Fonts and CSSs, that's all that's just nonsense. You're not gonna find any exploits there. At least I've never found an exploit, and it's like in the fonts and the CSS stuff. So looks like this jQuery might be interesting, but there's a lot of information here. Let's do large directories now. See if we find anything extra here. Here's uploads. That's killer, guys. Forbidden. Okay. Thumbs. User.php. What the heck is this? Yeah, assets definitely might be worth checking out here. Copy selection this, and then I don't know. In this JavaScript, maybe. Oh my god, there's so much information here. Theme, calendar, editors.js. There's gotta be something in here. Calendar. Well, let's do a zone transfer on it and see what happens here. So it's dig, let's see here, dig AXFR and then bank.hackthebox. I think that's all you have to do, right? No, transfer failed. My notes is saying this. I don't know what this part means, but this is what my notes says from an old Hack the Box Academy module. I put this in my notes. I don't know what the AI piece. Do I just put the IP here maybe? I don't know. That's just kind of weird. There we go. What's this do? Oh, look at that. So we got ns.bank.htb. Well, let's check that out, I guess. Let's duplicate this. Export. Close out of that. Let's do it. ns.bank. Nothing. Oh, here we go. Chris Bank HTB. Oh, alright. I don't know how I missed that. I was about to say that. Yeah, I missed that at first. Any advice on how I can stay consistent with learning / solving these boxes? Well, welcome to the stream, R. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. The consistency, that's just a discipline issue. Like, you just gotta get on the platform and do the thing. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like I get on here every week and I solve hack the box machines every single week. And it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Like I carve out the time. Like I'm gonna be here every single Sunday streaming hack the box machines, and it's just every single week I'm doing it. You know what I mean? That's basically, you just basically gotta put it on your schedule and then stick to it. It's easier said than done, but that's what it comes down to. Is that what you're asking? Like how to stay consistent? And then, you know, if you're having problems solving the machines, then, you know, you can use the guided mode here, which helps. And I tried for an hour and a half and I couldn't find nothing. I had to go into guided mode and I got a hint. And sometimes you need a hint to solve something, you know. And there's no shame in using the hints. And if you get really stuck, you can also do the walkthroughs and it'll tell you exactly how to solve it step by step. Or you can even go to YouTube and check out some videos. I'm sure someone's done a video on this before. I'm not the first one to stream this. Well, I might be the first one to stream it, but I guarantee you there's a video on this. If that makes sense. Hopefully that helps. It's just bank.hackthebox, I think. Is that the right? Is that the what it's looking for? Yeah, that's all it's looking for. I don't know how I found Chris.bank.hackthebox, and then when I go there, there's nothing here. Isn't that weird? That's weird, right? Oh. HTTP:// Yeah, when I go to Chris.bank.hackthebox, nothing's there. Alright. I don't know why. Can you do this? Can I just do a zone transfer on the machine? No. Can you do a zone transfer just on the IP address? Yeah, I don't know how to figure out that there's a bank.htb other than just like going for it, you know what I mean? How's my Ferox Buster doing here? I'm not seeing anything other than... No, Ferox isn't running anymore. The only thing I'm seeing is this directory listing right here. This might have some information. Let's get the JavaScript here. Bootstrap. See, I don't know, man. Is this a vulnerable thing? I don't know. Vulnerable to cross-site scripting. Maybe I Chris the Etsy host. Oh, you're right. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Thank you. You're right. You're right. Now let's try it. It's the default page. back to the default. Well, you know what we could do? We could do this, but on Chris. Ferox Chris. I'm not expecting a whole lot here, but you never know. Oh, not Christ. Chris. Dot. Hackthebot. There we go. See what happens. You know what? We have a username, guys. What if we tried this? Chris, I don't know why I keep doing Chris. Chris at bank.hackthebox. And then password. What if we can just log like that? That might be the username, guys. We can probably brute force this, maybe. With that being said, we have a name now, so let's go ahead and stop brute forcing Hydra on root and just change this to Chris and see what happens. You never know. Because Chris might be a user on the machine, you know? But if Chris isn't a user on a machine, we're also going to do this. We're also going to do Hydra. We're also going to do Hydra on this web page. So it's going to be http://bank.hackthebox/ is it login? Is it a login HTML? Login PHP, I don't know. Login.php. Oh, you know what? We have to get rid of this right here. We have to put this at here. So login.php. And I need to open up Firefox. And we'll go to http://bank.php, no, hack the box, there we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a Chris at bank.hackthebox, and then we'll just do my first name as the password, and then we're going to hit F12. We're going to go to network, and we're going to submit this query. We're not going to save that, and we're going to get that request we just sent, which is this one right here. So if we go to request, this is the request we just sent. We're going to go to the raw, and we want to copy this entire thing right here. Copy. And then we want to put it in right here. So we want to delete all this. And paste that there. Delete all that, and then we want to do user here, and then password, get rid of my name, and then we want to do pass here, and then we want to put the login fail text right here, which is your credentials are not matching our record. So we'll copy this and paste this right here after this last colon. And then we want to go back in the beginning here, and we want to change our username to chris@hackthebox.com. And then password, this is our word list. So this should start brute forcing it. Nope, I did something wrong here. Invalid target definition. What if I just get rid of the can I just do bank.hackthebox? Yeah, that worked. So you don't want to supply HTTP, you just put bank.hackthebox. Okay. So this is brute forcing this login page. So but all I'm doing with that command with Hydra is we're just brute forcing Chris@hackthebox on this login page. And hopefully we get something. We saw Chris as a name, we don't know. I mean, there could be other users, but that's the only username we got. So it's worth checking. And we got Hydra running. So we're brute forcing Chris@SSH and Chris on that web page. I'm assuming, oh, you know what? I messed this up. Let's clear this out. So it's the same command we just were running on the brute force. It's Chris@bank.hackthebox.com. I forgot the bank.htb.com. Let's try that. There we go. I really want to start and be consistent. My dopamine receptors are messed up because of all the TikTok/Insta. I end up wasting so much time. Yeah, man, you gotta uninstall Instagram and TikTok and all of it, man, to stay focused. I had to do that too. It's easy to get addicted to that stuff. Easy. It's literally built to keep you on the platform. So don't feel bad, but it is hard to break that habit, and the only way to do it is just uninstall the apps. Simple. Alright, so I like what we got going on in here at Hydra. Other than that, man, I don't know where else to check next. We got that zone transfer, and we got Chris out of that. Right? Chris.bank to hack the box. That's the only username we got. Hopefully we find something here. If not, then we're back to square one. Well, almost. I mean, we still have this to check. But man, this is so much information. I just don't. It's gross. See if we can find a pass. No, nothing in there. This is Bootstrap 3.3.7. I don't know if this is gonna. I think we're gonna Google this. Bootstrap 3.3.7 vulnerabilities. Lesson 4, cross-site scripting. Thanks so much. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, one of the things I did to be laser focused on my work was just like, don't even put your phone in your study room. Like, study in a completely different room. Like, put your phone in another room. Don't let your phone distract you. I do keep my phone on my desk now because I kind of have to have it on my desk for work. And I just kind of got used to not checking it. But my phone's completely on silent. Like, you can call me right now, it's not gonna ring. I don't let people distract me. That's a pro tip. Like, just put your phone on silent, and you know, if you miss a message, who cares? Like, get back to you when you get back to them. That's my philosophy. Alright, well, I accidentally saw the next hint, so we're just gonna read it out loud. I didn't mean to look at this, but what is the relative path of the web server that allows directory listings and showing a bunch of .acc files? I mean, there wasn't assets. There's another directory listing that's listing ACC files? There's another one? Where? Fonts? Oh, how did I miss this, guys? CSS? No. Fonts? No. Less? ACC file? I'm not finding any of that. It's in assets. Seems like something is missing there. Oh, look. Is this? Oh. Yeah, look. See? Right here. /inc. Let's check that out. Ah, there we go. User.php. Sounds really interesting. Ticket.php. Nothing. Header.php. Footer.php. There's nothing in this. Let's go back to our Ferox results. Just gotta look harder, I guess. Assets. We were in assets. We checked /uploads. /uploads said forbidden. Yeah, see? Assets, assets, assets. We've been all up and down assets, so let's go. Alright, let's do, let's look here. So we got a lot of information here. Let's just go down these results here. Ink, assets, uploads. Uploads doesn't provide anything. Ink, footer, ink. We've been up and down all of that. Ink, user, assets. These are all assets. We've been up and down all of assets. Let's try this. We didn't Ferox bust files yet, I don't think. I could have. Did I? I don't think I did. I might have. Oh yeah, I did. I did. Go ahead and cancel that. We have a log out here. Okay, that'll help us. The port.php takes you to login.php. Man, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything here. Nothing on Hydra yet. This box is pretty difficult for an easy machine, in my opinion. This is the hardest easy machine I've seen in a minute. What is the relative path the web server allows you to see to a hint on that? Use a directory brute force tool. That's what I did. Go Buster, Ferox Buster, yeah. I mean, we just did that. Am I missing something? That shows a bunch of .acc files. Well, I know assets is a directory listing. But there's another one. Olaf Nuggets, we're going to stream. Thanks for stopping. Glad to see you here. I don't see no .acc files, dude. That's a problem. Why do I see no ACC files? Why am I not seeing nothing? I used a fuzzer. Directory listing / assets. It's not / assets. We can do / inc maybe. No, nothing. That's not the right answer. I didn't think it was because there was no SCC files there. Huh. This is wild, man. I don't understand. It tells... I don't see any other endpoint other than / assets or / inc. What's the question again? What is the relative path to the web server that allows directory listings and shows a bunch of .acc files? So we have two endpoints that allows directory listings. One's / assets, one's / inc, but that's not the correct answer on either one. See, we got / assets directory listing, and there's nothing. I can't find a single .acc file. And this is also a directory listing / inc. But again, this isn't what it's looking for. I don't know. There's an endpoint that's not assets and that's not inc. Use a different directory list in Ferox? Yeah, you're right. That's the only way. A bigger one? What's up, bro? I think stop, man. I'm glad to see you here. I don't know which one to use, though. That's like the biggest one that I know. Is it in Fuzz? It should be in Fuzzing. Fuzzing. No, sec list discovery. The Dirtbuster directory. All right, try that. Is directory list 1.0 bigger than directory list medium? I don't know. Use medium. All right. I gotta supply the entire path here. I thought if I was inside a directory, I didn't have to supply the whole thing. I could just supply the endpoint. Let's see if that works. So we get here. Oh, we don't want to do this on Chris.hackthebox. We want to do this on, you know what? Let's clear a terminal. And then we'll remove Chris here. Try that. See if that works. So far, the same stuff. Assets, 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 uploads. We get forbidden on uploads. I mean, let's just say hey /uploads and see if that works. I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think it would. So far, I'm still seeing the same results. /upload, /assets, /inc. It's finding the directory listings just fine. I just gotta find the right word list. Apparently, that's really all it comes down to right now. I think. Pentehackerbox, assets, uploads, inc. Does FerOxPoser have recursive scan? It does, yeah. It's searching recursively right now. That's one of the reasons why I like FerOx. It's because it has recursive. Automatic recursive scan. What's up, Ghost? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? That list is pretty big, so it could take a bit. Yeah, this list is actually a lot bigger than the other one I was using. The RAF directories, I thought that was bigger. Well, we learned something today. This is gonna take a long time. You're right. It's only like a quarter of the way done. So we'll let this run. I'm doing great. Hacking on Sunday. A little annoyed that I can't figure this out, but that's part of the process, man. That's how hacking. That's how it be sometimes. What's inside of /inc? This. We got some PHP, but when I click them, I get nothing. I mean, can you save these? Can I like? I don't know if this is the way forward. Well, we know the way forward is whatever directory is this question's asking for is what we need. So, because we had to use a hint here, unfortunately, but you know, sometimes it'd be that way. Finally, a person used REST scan. Never seen anyone do that and feed it into Nmap. That's what I do, man. I run my REST scans here to see what's open, and then I feed it in Nmap. Yeah, so I use REST scan. I found 22, 53, and 80 open, and then I went to Nmap, and then I just did a scan on just those 3 ports. And that's how I do all the time. Because REST scan's super fast. I found these 3 ports in a matter of moments, you know. I love REST scan. For CTS, it's really good. In real world pen tests, you're not supposed to use a real world pen test, but I mean, if you're in a pinch and you need something fast, like I don't see why it would be a problem personally. I would avoid using REST scan on a production network or a production system unless you just crunch for time and you just need to run something and you need results fast. but generally speaking, you get enough time to run a full Nmap scan. Yeah, I try to advise people to do that, but no one listens. No one listens. Like, Rust Scan's the truth, man. When I learned about Rust Scan, I was like, why did no one tell me about Rust Scan? So every stream, I tell people what Rust Scan is. Every single stream, man. It's like my signature at this point. Why not in real world pentest though? Actually, there's it's because it's super fast and it could cause a problem because it's scanning so fast. So that's why. And actually, if you go to, let's look it up. It says somewhere. I think it says somewhere like not to use it on production systems somewhere in the README. Let's look. There was a blog. Someone said it. I don't know. Someone who has a lot more experience than me basically told me not to use it on production network one time, and then they cited a blog post that basically said, yeah, don't use this on production networks. And I'm assuming it's because it's super fast. But I don't know where that source is anymore. It's not on the it's not on the Rust Scan GitHub, unfortunately. So I don't know where to get it. But someone said it somewhere, and like I said, you know, the senior pen tester I was working with told me that information. But like I said, you know, I would avoid using Rust Scan in a production network if you can. But if you need results fast, I say go for it, personally. I've never seen it break. Like, a CTF box, in my opinion, is more likely to break than a production network. Because they don't, CTF machines don't have a lot of resources. And I've never seen it break a CTF box. Let's go back to Ferox here. Did we find anything new yet? Assets. Nothing, dude. It's just resource intensive on their end. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's what it is. You can actually you can accidentally DOS a server or a machine with using Rust Scan. What's up, Pre-Sequel? Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Yeah, you're right, Ghost. I talked about that earlier. That's why I ran Rust Scan 3 times. Well, actually, I had to clear my terminal, but I ran Rust Scan 3 times because it does miss ports. So I ran it a bunch of times just to see if it missed anything. Yeah, I almost always run it more than once. Because I have had it miss ports on me. It's not common that it miss ports, but it does happen. Have you tried to look at the network in Chrome DevTool? I have not. Because I think the thing you're looking for is in Ink because AC used for financial account data. Oh, really? You might be right. Well, what are you saying? Go to INC. You're saying go to the... I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Oh, nuggets. You say go to... Look at the network in Chrome DevTool. Refresh this. Blank.gif, unknown.gif. Try to open PHP file. Well, when I click it, nothing. It's just blank. I don't know how I would actually see these. There's like no way to download them, you know what I mean? But none of these, all these are blank every time you click one. I mean, can I look at this? Yeah, you're right, curl would work. Apparently not. Still blank. See, I'll put in burp. Yeah, we could pull up burp too. Oh, here we go. It found it right at the end, dude. Literally, like on the bottom of this word list. Balance transfer, dude. What a weird one. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, look at all these ACC files now. I don't even know what ACC file is. You said they're used for financial data? Alright, well, we found balance transfer. Alright, well, what do I do with this? Can I just click on one of these? Oh gosh. We got some passwords. Email, password, credit cards. Oh, nice, dude. I don't even know what, do we just pick a random one here? Or am I looking for a specific username? Full name. This is encrypted, right? Is that what that means? Dang, this guy's almost got $1 million in his account. He got $905,000. Let's rob this guy. Can I just do this? Let's try this. Let's go back to bank.hackthebox. Let's just supply this as the email here. Just say, hey, that's the email. And put this as the password and see if it lets us log in, maybe? That might work. This is encrypted, so I don't know. I feel like it's not, yeah. I don't know what to do with this information. You CyberChef? Oh, you're right. Well, you know. How about try admin? No, I actually didn't. Well, it's because the reason why I didn't try admin is because if you look, you gotta have an email address here. So you know what I mean? I am currently brute forcing this. If I go to my Hydra tab, I'm brute forcing this with Chris at bank.hackthebox.com because we did find a Chris name earlier, but yeah. You know what? You're right. I could have checked SQL injection. I should have thought of that. But I think the path forward has something to do with these. Something to do with this. So let's go CyberChef. Is this base 64 encoded? It says encrypt success. This is encrypted, but not. I don't know. This might be. If this is base 64, then. No, this isn't base 64. I don't know what this is. I doubt we're gonna. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, you're right. Base 64 ends with equals, but not always though. There's sometimes base64 ends in a single equal sign, and sometimes it can actually equal no. Magic probably? Is that? Yeah, let's try that. This stupid ad, dude. This is gross looking. No, go away. See what happens here. I can't read this or this. I don't know what that is. I'm not seeing anything useful here. What's this? Nothing. Search for a site to check the hash type. Oh, you're right. These could just be hashes, maybe? You're right. You're 100% right. Let's go to hashes.com. I actually just made a video about this. It's dropping in 2 weeks. About how to crack password hashes. Hash identifier. Oh, look at that. Possible algorithms. Whirlpool. Dude, that's kind of crazy that I actually was cracking Whirlpool hashes in my video. Literally just last night. It's a Whirlpool hash. So, let's try. Let's crack it, dude. Simple as that. Crack Station works pretty good too. Let's do this is literally my notes from last night when I was making my video, so let me just go grab that real quick. It's in a whole different folder because it won't. Current. We're gonna use Hashcat here, but I'm telling you, I did this last night, so I know that Whirlpool is 6100, and we don't want to use. We want to use RockU, so we want to do /wordlist, no /USR/wordlist, no share wordlist RockU.txt, and then make a little file here called let's go to a new tab here. Change directory, hack the box / what's this, bank. Let's remove exploit.py, and then we will nano hash.txt, paste our hash here. That's not the hash, that's the command. Are the CompTIA certificates useful? Because I'm seeing that you have many of them. I think they help me out a lot for sure. They are definitely useful, 100% useful. They're not super practical, and they get a bad rap for not being super practical. But for the knowledge, man, they're very useful. Like the CompTIA Pentest Plus was like a good pre like an introduction to pen testing for me, and then that helped me get EJPT, and then the EJPT helped me get OSCP. So in a way, yeah, the CompTIA Security Plus is how I started learning basic cybersecurity. So I have nothing but love for CompTIA certificates. However, they are not that practical, and they used to be a lot cheaper, and now they're like super expensive now. So, you know, if you want as many, if you, like all my CompTIA certifications combined are like worth over $2,000, and I don't know if it's worth that. You know what I mean? I got most of my CompTIA certs paid for from my employer. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we were pasting hashes. What's my hash? I don't want that. Let's go back to our hashes here. Copy this. Paste this hash. Alright. Hack the box slash hack the box slash bank slash hash.txt. Why can't I find that? Did I not just do that? Oh, because it's in the root directory, that's why. What am I doing? What tab? There we go. We'll see if that works. No hash is loaded? What do you mean? Alright, well, I guess it's not Whirlpool. So let's try, let's go back here. Maybe it's not Whirlpool. Let's try KeyCac 512. So we need to, let's go to the Hashcat wiki here. Hashcat hash codes. Are we still on AMA too? What's up, Mr. Nobel? We're gonna stream. Yeah, you can ask me anything. As long as it's not politically... no political questions, but other than that, I mean, you can pretty much ask whatever you want. And then if it's off the table, then I just won't answer the question. But yeah, feel free to ask whatever. You don't think it's the right way? You might be right. I think it's worth trying, though. Can I work remotely from EU in the US? It depends on the company. Some companies will allow it, some companies won't. So you just gotta find someone to sponsor your what is it, visa? Your work visa. Whirlpool was 6100, yeah, see, that's why I did 6100. I think you have to look at the file size. Oh my gosh. Let's get rid of Firefox, actually. What do you mean you have to look at the file size? Because if all these are the same, ACC, these are all just a bunch of account information. So I think I can just pick a random one. I'm trying to find this one, this kick, because we already tried 6100. So let's try this. Let's do 18,000. So let's clear a terminal here. We're in the same command, but we're gonna run a different hash mode, because I don't think it's a Whirlpool hash. Otherwise, I would have started cracking. No hash is loaded. It's still there, right? Yeah. Well, let's try this. John, paste this, dash dash, word list equals / user share / word list / rock you. See if John can just figure it out what kind of hash it is and crack it. No, it couldn't. Some of them have different sizes, like 583. Oh, you might be onto something here. Yeah, I see. They're all roughly the same size. I'm not seeing anything that sticks out. So 583, let's check it. Let's click on a 585, see if there's anything different in here. That's a 584. Yeah, I don't see any difference in between the different sizes. They all look the same to me. There is one with 2 something. For real? Sure. Oh, you're right. I missed that. No way, dude. You're right. Oh my gosh. What an eyeball you have, dude. Holy crap. Yeah, what a champion. I did not notice that. There's a that's a plain text password, dude. For Chris, so we had the right username. Chris, I hacked it. So let's go and log into that. Oops. There we go. My man Chris is... I don't even know how you can have... Is it supposed to be a comma or what? Oh, maybe it is. 1337, that's funny. Alright, well, let's see what we can do from here. Support, maybe? There might be some SQL injection or something here, or there might be some process scripting, but let's try to do this. Let's try to SSH into this. Oh, it just clear. So we can we might be able to SSH into this and as Chris, maybe. SSH Chris at bank.hackthebox. Let's get that password, which is right here. See if this works. 1337, definitely not a coincidence. I was confused, like, how can you have 1.337? Unless they're using like the period in place of a comma, I guess. Looks like a possible file upload. Yeah, there's some things with an app we can try, but it's always worth just trying SSH, you know, because might be able to get straight there. And this SSH server is really slow. Paste the password here. See if it works. Access denied. Let me make sure I actually have what I have. One, a clipboard. Yeah, I do. Yeah, so that's not the way. Alright, well, we made it onto the dashboard here. That's good. Let's go to support. Yeah, we can upload files. I wonder where these files go to. Christ instead of Chris? Oh my gosh, did I actually type in a T? I don't know why I keep hitting T at the end of all of this. Did I really do that? Oh, I did. You're right. Dang, you're good eyeball, yes. Well, let's try this again then. I don't know why I keep hitting T at the end of that. Seems slow? Yeah, it's super slow. Everything else in this box has been working fine, but this SSH is pretty slow. Yeah, that's still wrong. Still not the right password. Alright, well, we can upload a file here, and we can submit some messages. So, I don't know, man. Let's just... I'm gonna use... Oh, I don't want a PowerShell. I don't know why. Let's close out of that. I want a regular terminal, not a root terminal. And let's change directory into downloads, and let's just... I might even have a test. I'm just gonna remove everything in this directory, dude. No. Yeah. We do. Alright. Oh, remove -rf. Everything in here. Yes. Alright, cool. Somehow try hack me. It's a Linux box. So let's do a nano test dot, well, let's do Kyser.txt. This is a test file. I'll see what happens if I just upload that and see if we can figure out where that goes to. You can't upload this file. You can only upload images. Alright. Well, that doesn't help. I'm gonna try some SQL injection here. Do some single quotes. You have to upload a file. Yeah, you're right. We can just, can I rename it from here? I don't know how to rename files from the GUI, guys. I don't know how to use the GUI. Move Kyser.txt to Kyser.png. Let's see if that works. Submit. That worked. Wow, we just gotta change the file extension and then it works. Attachment, click here. Oh, then it gets executed. Oh, this is easy, guys. This is win, boys. We got this. I know what to do exactly now. We just gotta make a payload with MSF Venom. So MSF Venom, what kind of format do we want to use though? This uses PHP. Like this whole app is running off PHP. Try a double extension. I would have if that didn't just work, but the fact that you can just change the extension just works. I need to figure out what kind of payload we want to run here. PHP, I think, might be the answer here. Right? I'm thinking PHP is the right answer here. Let's go to my GitHub. Well, let's just do the pentest monkey. Pentest monkey PHP reverse. I have it on my GitHub, but it'd probably be easier if I just Google this. PHP reverse shell. We're going to copy this, the pentest monkey PHP reverse shell, and we are going to go back into here, and we are going to nano rev.php, and we're going to paste this, and then we have to change the numbers here. I think it's towards the top. IP address is 10.10.16.26. That's my IP address. And then let's listen on port 443. X, Y, enter, clear. I do a netcat -lmvp 443. And then we need to do, where's that upload again? Go back. Back. Yes, yes, please. Title. Pwn. I think this will get me access. Choose file. And let's do rev.php. Actually, that ain't gonna work. Let's change. Oh my gosh. Let's change move rev.php to rev.png. Now let's start a listener. Hopefully it just executes and we just get a reverse shell and see what happens here. It's worth a shot. Rev.png, open, and submit. Success. Let's go ahead and click here. This might run it. No, I don't think that worked, guys. Full respect, you did go military. Thanks for your service. Thanks for the support. Yeah, I'm an Air Force veteran. I did 6 years in the Air Force, active duty. I got out of active duty like 3 months ago. It treats it as a PNG. Yeah, you're right. Might have to double extension this one. Let's go to this. So if I do .png.php, oops, rev.png. Yeah, we can try some burst reaction after this if this doesn't work. Other way around. Yeah, that makes sense. rev.png.php. php.png. There we go. Thank you. Just go back. Hacked. Choose a file. Let's try this one. Submit. Alright, so that worked. And then we're going to click here. Oh, we gotta start a listener. We don't have my listener running. Actually, let's start the listener on my root terminal. Let's clear this. We don't need our FurRox buster anymore. We actually don't need our Rust scan results or our in-map scan results. I don't think we... Let's close out of that too. Close out of that too. Close out of that too. netcat-lnvp. There we go. Let's see if this works. Still treating it like a PNG. I always have too many tabs open. Yeah, me too. I always have a million tabs open anytime I have things. Don't need this, don't need this. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. That's funny. What are we doing? Let's open up Burp Suite, guys. We have to get into the nitty-gritty here. Alright, let's go ahead and intercept this request here. So we got burp set up, and now we just got to intercept this request. Let's turn intercept on. Submit this. Alright. So that's the file that we want to send. Content. What if I just said doing dot. What if I just submitted this? You think this would work? It says content type image/PNG. Change the content? Well, what should I change the content to? Let's send this a repeater. What should I change the content to, though? Because I need this to be PHP, right? Content type image/PNG. If I just change this to .php, let's see if that works. It says 200 status. Oops. That didn't work. It didn't get uploaded. Try text.html. When you interviewed for your pentest job, was there a hands-on keyboard assessment? You hacked the lab environment and submit the results? No. In context, I do text.html. Alright, let's try that then. Like that? Should I change this file extension back to .png? No, leave it. Let's send that, see what happens. Refresh. It didn't get uploaded. I think this is where the vulnerability is, man. We just gotta figure out how to run the code after we navigate to it. You know what I mean? See, still street, even if it's and there might be something on the page source, but I think it's this file upload here. I'm just trying to think how I can bypass this, where I can upload it, but still have it run as PHP. Some of these CTF boxes make my head spin. Yeah, my head's spinning right now as I speak. Well, I know you guys told me to do php.png, but what if I just do, what if I do the reverse? php.png. Let's see if just try it out. Why not, you know? png.php. Choose file. Not use burp for this. That worked. Oh no, it didn't. Well, darn. It's gotta be an image file, but it still uploads. Check if they check it on the front or the back end. View page source. Yes. Maybe some function on how to upload. Well, hold on. Am I on the right one? Yeah, I am. I would have thought the burp bypass would have worked. Well, there's still some other things we could try in burp, I think, honestly. Oh my gosh, dude. The debug. The debug. I added the file extension .hdb to execute as PHP for debugging purposes only. Bruh. You guys are right. Check the source code. You guys are godlike. Yo, we made it way more complicated than we needed to. That's not how I roll though. I always make it more complicated than I need to. And then the simple solution smacks you in the face. Bad coder. Freaking CTF boxes, man. That's funny. Good coding notes. Okay, that was kind of funny, but now I gotta actually rationalize what I gotta do. All I gotta do is just change that same file. So we gotta just move this file here to rev.hackthebox. Cool. Go back here to our support dev notes. Bad coder. Rev.hackthebox. Open. Submit. Perfect. I love lazy dev and lazy sysadmin. That's fun. Alright, we got my listener running. So, in theory, if I just click this right here, we should have a reverse shell. In theory. Hopefully. The fact that that didn't load, the fact that we're frozen right now, that's a good sign. Let's go back over to my listener. Boom! We're in, baby! We got initial access! Who am I? I'm dub-dub-dub-data. LS. What users are? Can I go to Chris's directory? I keep typing in Christ. I don't know why my fingers keep doing that. Change directory. Chris. Oh, look at that. We can actually go in there. I thought I was going to have to elevate my privileges to Chris, but it looks like I can just read the user.txt right now. Oh, cool. Cool. We got a flag, guys. We did it. After 3 hours, we got one flag. That's probably the longest time I ever spent on trying to get a user flag on EasyBox, but you know, I'm gonna rate this one. It's still easy, man. Just because it took me a long time doesn't make it less difficult. It was easy. Yeah, it was easy. I brain farted too many times, man, and I wasn't digging deep enough. Okay, now we gotta figure out how to elevate our privileges. Let's go back to our. Let's do a. As long as you learn something, that's all that matters. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sudo-l. See what we got. Oh, okay, we gotta stabilize our shell, guys. I got this in my notes. I'm gonna grab my notes real quick. It's actually the first thing in my notes because I do it so often. Password for data? I don't know the password for data. What if it's just Chris's password? You think that's possible? Let's try it. Why is this showing up in the terminal? Shouldn't this not be showing up? Oh well. Yeah, it didn't work. I killed my shell. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I know I exploited the service, but it's still, he could still read the other data could still read Chris's directory, so that's why I thought maybe I could just supply Chris's password. It might work, but I didn't have high hopes there. But it's always worth trying, you know. Let's click. Oh, not this one. Let's click this again. Stabilize my shell. Ooh, good idea. Yeah, let's do SU Chris. Let's type in his, see if it's his password. Okay. Let's close this tab. I keep clicking in here. See if that works. Didn't work. I would also check for other users on the box. Yeah, let's do cat/Etsy password. Let's see Chris as a user. Yeah, let's do this. And then if we background the shell and we do this. Good luck at a sleeping time. You getting off of Wolf Nuggets? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the tips. Well, let's see if there's anything interesting just floating around here. Oops, change directory Chris. Just a user flag, alright. Anything interesting sticking out to me here? Probably can't go in the root yet. Yep. Alrighty. Init image old. Let's upload WinPeas. We need to, I think we need to figure out how to become Chris maybe? No. We get the user flag. I keep switch user Chris. Let's try that one more time. Copy. See if we can switch this user Chris. Nothing. Okay. Easy enough. Yeah, we don't have a password for the data. Alright, let's upload WinPeas. I need to systemctl stop Apache 2, and then we want to do ls, and then we want to do Python 3-m http.server80. And I have linpeas. I keep saying winpeas, but I meant to say linpeas. Linpeas. Alright, let's do change directory into the temp. Okay, so we'll just do wget http://10.10.16.26/linpeas. Should have linpeas now. Let's do chmod plus x to make it executable. linpeas.sh and then ./linpeas.sh. Hey, it's working. See what happens here. We want to be able to use some kind of kernel exploit. Executing Linux exploit suggester 2. Look at that. There's a few of them here. Oh, we got a lot of options, guys. We got a lot of options. Okay. That's good. Hopefully something easy. Yeah, honestly. Pseudo version. Linux version. Let's take... There might be a privilege escalation in this pseudo version here. I'm gonna close Burp Suite. We're done with the web. Pseudo version. This has got to be an exploit for the pseudo version, right? Yeah, privilege escalation 1.8 to yeah. This works. Privilege escalation. Just a bash script, dude. Just copy this here. You know what? We're gonna let's do a new tab here. Netcat-LMVP 443. Start another listener, and let's duplicate this. And we're just gonna trigger this exploit again and get another shell. So we can do two things at once here. Let's do, where's that? Which one is it? This one. That should work. Maybe. I guess maybe not. Oh, well. The exploit gesture is done. I guess I can't do that more than once. Same port. Yeah, because I'm not, this isn't using 443 anymore. Yeah, I guess you're right. But this is done, so I don't need to make another shell. But you're right. I'd have to switch a port. I thought the same port might work. Usually it does. Usually you can just use the same port because once you exploit it, it changes ports because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to listen on 443, you know what I mean? Oh no, here, it worked. Look, I got my other shell. It took a second, but it worked. But I have two shells now. See that? Heck yeah. Let's stabilize this. Yeah, typically when you have reverse shells, you can use the same exploit on the same port because, like I said, it switches once you get a shell. Let's go ahead and stabilize this. And Control Z, and then this, boom, done, cool. Oop. All right, so we're just gonna rename this to Lempes because we need all this information. I guess we could copy and put this in our notes, but I like the colors, so I like to keep this in my terminal. And then, so let's do this. Change directory /temp, and let's run this exploit here. Nano exploit.sh. Paste this in here, and we will do chmod +x exploit.sh, and then we will run exploit.sh and see what happens. I need the password. I need the password. I don't have the password. Small life hack. What's that do? What's that do? Change the color? I need to run the sudo password to run this exploit. Well, that isn't useful. If I need the sudo password, then I wouldn't need a privilege. Isolate privileges. Change a file permission. Let's go ahead and run yes, anyways. Chmod. What? Oh, I have it backward. I was like so confused. 755 and then the file. There we go. So asking for the password. Alright, well let's go back to limpies and try something else here. Searching password credentials. It's way easier for us as we do not stream. Yeah, the pressure's on. Password ND5 sums. Passwords.dat. Password. That sounds interesting. Look at all these files. Oh my gosh. These are all the files that we saw earlier. The ACC files. Etsy password is writable, boys! Look at that, dude! We can just write the Etsy password. I have this in my notes. Because I've exploited this several times. Let me see if I can figure out where that is in my notes. There's a way to... Then when you're done, yeah, we got it. You probably need a hash. Yeah, I'm gonna make one here in a sec. It's all in my notes. I just gotta figure out where at in my notes it is. Who lets Dub do this? It is an easy machine after all. This privilege escalation is easy. Man, I really wish I knew why. Sorry, look at my notes, guys. Because I have a hash and everything set up. Here we go. I already had all the the hash made and everything. I just had to find it. Alright, so if I do nano/etsy password, and the way this works, guys, is we're basically just creating a user. Are you changing up the schedule when regular season football starts? You know, I never thought of that, but that might be it. That might be in my best interest. I never even thought of that. Thanks for raising that awareness, Dustin. So all I'm doing here, guys, is I'm adding a file in Etsy password, and I'm putting a hash, and this hash is basically the password of password, and I'm giving myself root privileges here. So if I do this, I should be able to just switch user Kyser. Did I make it a capital K? No, I didn't. Switch user Kyser, password to password. If I can type PASSWR, it should work. Authentication failure. What if I try SSH? Try that again. Maybe I just typed in password. Is that what it is? Maybe I did password 123 or something. Oh, what's that? Yeah, I should be able to just PASSWORD. There we go. Yeah, I just typed in password wrong. So we're root. Look at that. Who am I? Root, baby. We did it. If you can write the Etsy password, like I said, if you just cat Etsy password, you just gotta add this line. You can make the username whatever you want, and then you can create your own password hash. There's probably tutorials online about it, but I just reuse the same one because it's just password. And then, you know, make yourself root, and then put yourself in the root group. Give yourself bin bash access. Easy. Admin has left the chat, but that's what it is. So we are root. So clear ID. Who am I? Boom. Easy. Now we can do cat/root/root. Oh my gosh. That privilege escalation was extremely easy. That stuck out like a sore thumb when you use WinPeas. Sorry, LinPeas. WinPeas is for Windows. LinPeas is for Linux. I'm only the 10,077th person to ever do this, guys. We're up there. But we done it. The root flag was honestly a piece of cake. Like that's about as simple as it gets. We spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to get initial access, but once we got it, privilege escalation was super easy, dude. We don't have time to do another box, guys, but what we do have time for is this rule reader walkthrough, and we'll see. Can we go to guided mode? I don't want to do guided mode. Let's just check out the write-up. Alright, so we can get the port scan. So, yeah, the Dirtbuster found balance transfer. That took us a long time for no reason. And then we did find this. And then expecting the source code. Yep, we found that. Got his initial access the same way we did. Oh, you can just do format raw. Oh, okay. We use a different exploit. We use a different shellcode, but this path was the same as for initial access. Unintended method. Oh, unintended method. Using a combination of few programming errors, it's possible to bypass balance transfer altogether. The support.php page does not redirect properly and outputs the entire page contents to unauthenticated users prior to redirecting to the login. It is possible to copy the form HTML to a local file, set the target to support.php page, and upload files without authentication. Interesting. Wow. Pros escalation. Running Linux enum reveals a non-standard SUID file. Yeah, we could have emergency. Running the file immediately grants root privileges. So if you just run emergency, you get root privileges immediately. For real? Dude, that's crazy, bro. You just run var HEB bin emergency and just get root privileges immediately. That's crazy. That's not what we did. We actually did privilege escalation the unintended way. If this is an SUID, it is. We did it smarter. I mean, either way it works. I just found that Etsy password is writable before this. I would eventually found this, but I just found Etsy password writable first because it stuck out when I was scrolling up and down Limpy's output. Also ways to hack it, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't even put that in here. Why is this not even in here? Isn't that crazy? That they didn't put that in the write-up. Nice. Mission accomplished. We won. Well, thanks for the help, guys. You guys brought us a lot of good ideas to the stream. Sometimes I can't see the obvious stuff, you know. You guys point them out to me, so thanks for that. Dang, Dustin, I don't know if you're still watching. Do you think I should change the stream from football? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Is it the NFL? I do stream right when the NFL games are going off. I never even thought of that because I just got out of the NFL world. Would it be later or sooner? I don't know. I don't even know if I want to change the schedule, to be honest with you. As I'm from the EU. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd rather watch sports, so I'd probably be here anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, we'll see what happens. If my views go incredibly low after a few weeks, then I might change. But if they stay the same or they increase, then I'll just keep the same schedule. So the same schedule for now. If it changes, I'll definitely let you guys know. But next week, expect the same time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Sorry. 9 a.m. Pacific time. 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern time. And we will be streaming. So my initial goal was to stream Blocky today, but Bank took way longer than I thought it was going to. So we're not going to get to Blocky. So Blocky is going to be next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are awesome. And hopefully I see you next week. Until then, peace out. Take care. Have a good one. Kyser